Hello, everybody. I am Lightmax456 here. I am going to tell you about a story about Naruto. What if Naruto had Ichigo's powers my way? Anyways, uh, I'm going to start off with the shoot. I can't really think this through. I'm going to start off at the bridge. No. Oh no! I forgot what I was going to start off at. Damn! I don't want to redo this over again. Uh, okay. Naruto was running through the fuck. Well, what is it? Where was I going to start? Oh, I had it such a beautiful way of doing this. It was my way. Ah, eight brain blocks. Okay, okay. He failed his second exam for this. He failed his exam for the second time. I mean, as Naruto was down in the dumps, he couldn't do the stupid Bishin no Jutsu. But sorry. As Naruto was going through the village of Karura, he's he was different from regular shinobi. He didn't know why he could see spirits, but thankfully they can't turn to hollows. I'll say that because it's a different world parallel to Ichigo's world, but I will get to that later. But Ichigo could see spirits of the dearly departed. You would think that he would be able to see his mom or people that he recognizes, like his mom would be there. No, they were just sent to Soul Society years ago, before Naruto was able 5. But his mom does check on him regularly. But he sees all these souls around him, and he doesn't know why. So as he was looking out, he sees a couple of souls that he hangs out with. Everybody calls him Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But little did they know that Naruto's spirit energy was off the charts. And his physical energy was there, but it wasn't as much as his spirit energy. And he was unconsciously leaking out spiritual energy, like Ichigo. But he had no way of controlling it because he had never had a teacher. And he didn't know what he was leaking out because he wasn't properly trained for it. He was only trained in shinobi arts. Uh, but in this, Naruto is going to be able to use Zangetsu full-bring version. It's a Bankai version and a fully evolved holification mask. And he's going to get all this powers of a Quincy too. He's not going to get dual blades. I'm sorry, I can't stand dual blades. I'm sorry, I just don't understand how. Just don't get me get started there. Anyway, but yes, Naruto can also use arrows, so he can switch from his Zanbakuto to arrows, and he will learn how to use blunt vein. But all that comes later. So as Naruto was walking through Gura to get to his, or the Hidden Leaf Village to get to his house in the red light district where he lived. Man, my camera's really dirty. Anyway, guys, it's just how I look, I guess. So as I was saying, Naruto was walking to his apartment in the red light district. He finally gets to a spot nobody can find him. As he goes up the stairs, he's up to the stairs. He's dragged. He's hit in the head with the rock by some villagers, and they were about to beat him up because all the Zombu operatives were busy doing something, and the Okage was in a fake meeting. So Naruto was going to get beaten today. He hasn't been beaten yet, but today is one of the worst days of his life slash best day. But you figure out why in a minute. He'll figure out why he's hated for what he has and why the surveillance on him is so much higher. He asked the other dead shinobi, but they really don't want to talk to him. Because they didn't think they could interact with him. But as Naruto was hitting the head with a rock, he was like, "Oh man, that hurt." He looked over, saw a bunch of people surrounding him. Before he even went up to his apartment, they all drug him out, beat his little freaking tiny butt. He's only 10-year-old kid. How could he be a a freaking 30-foot or 20-foot monster that could shoot a bijou bomb out of his mouth. I mean, he could do it in four-tail form, but it's a weaker version of it. But still, uh, no way in hell Naruto's that strong. But his spirit energy is that strong, and the QB is doesn't it doesn't. You guys are not gonna like this part, but the QB doesn't exist because it does, but it doesn't. I'll explain why later. So that puts a wrench in the Shinigami, or not Shinigami, but the Katsuki's plans, because Naruto was supposed to have him sealed inside of him. But what happened to him in the seal, you'll find out. So when he was getting beaten up, he was getting wailed on, like he was getting. But then the punches and stuff started getting a little, a little less hurtful, and he started to feel a little less numb from it. And he noticed that he had veins, his vein, or what looked like veins coming out of his arms and his body, protecting him unconsciously. And as they were trying to dug knives into him, but they weren't, it didn't pierce his skin. People didn't know what was going on. Why is this demon brat doing with the chakra in his veins? It's blocking them from stabbing him. That's when the Hokage and 20 Anbu came forth. As the blue veins vanished and Naruto was knocked unconscious because he unlocked his bloodline from his dad's side of the family. And yes, I said dad's side. Um, but in actuality, the Shinigami part of him is from his dad and mom's side, so he's kind of both. And the Quincy half is part of his dad, although we'll get to that. So Naruto wakes up in his inner world, not his mindscape. He's in his inner world. He's like, "What? Where am I?" He's like, "Turn around, kid." He hears the voices. "Turn around, kid." He sees a man in a cloak, a black cloak, trench coat, and blowing an invisible wind. And looking at the world around him, it's kind of like watered down. Like everything is just like watered down. Like it was pouring for days. That's how lonely Naruto was. So but when he was in this mindscape, it was still raining. He's like, I hate the rain, Naruto. I do I know you? Why am I? Do you even? I don't think I know you, but I feel like I do. Well, at least you're not bad as my other wielder who passed his powers on to you before he died, or to his clan before he died. So I want to make an official announcement. My name is Yuha. 1,000 or 10,000 years ago, and your father Minato Namikaze was part of a clan. Well, not really a clan, more of Soul Reapers of a clan called the Koisaki family. But we don't live with, we don't have the Quincy King anymore. So I separated myself from that bastard a long time ago, and now you you and the Hollow try not to kill each other, but you will do a lot of training. His name was Yuha. Who's so you did hear his name, and it gives me enough time. Naruto, with the power the vested in me, you are permitted to see you're not permitted to see your hollow just yet, or your Shinigami just yet. Since you unlocked your Quincy powers first, I want you to stay here and learn how to control your spirit energy without it leaking out all over the place. It might be hard to do now, but just think of something being contained. But there's also a lot of things we got to talk about. So Naruto agreed and did what he was told. He was trying to think of something in his mindscape and or his soulscape as the water started to evaporate because he actually had somebody to talk to other than nobody. So besides the old man and the goose and sometimes his acquaintances at the academy, but he was still lonely. So now we see the water evaporating into the skies. He started listening to the old man Yuhak. That's why his nickname is now. He was listening to him sternly and closely as he's picturing in his mind his soulscape as an object that will hold his massive ounce of spirit power and for quite some time. After he did this, he was an immeasurable prodigy. You're better than my last, you're better than you will ever be, said Zangetsu, or Zuyok in his head. So as Naruto started to do um, control his spirit energy, the hollow came up to the or Zangetsu came to Yuak. How's he doing when he's controlling spirit energy? I could feel it. It went down a considerable amount, so that way he doesn't disintegrate with low spirit energy and make him fall to the ground. It's doing pretty good. Look at him, just just a little bit better than Ichigo would ever do. And too bad we don't have to fight for control. But I like this. He'll use my power and your power when he gets the chance. He'll only use your power when and he's in dire need without the mask on. Got it? Oh, I trust me, sword. I got it. But he needs to learn how to use accuracy, so I will teach him how to use a bow. Or not a real bow, but more like a sword. He can launch kunai and kunais and ninja stars from his Morishi manipulation. I'll teach him to do that. As Naruto finally filled up what was like a statue of the Yandere, or the fourth Hokage, a, a statue of his father, his face, or the Hokage monument, and then Zangetsu laughed, along with the Yuhak, and the Yuhak tells Zangetsu, excuse me, to go back to where he was from. He's not ready to further you yet. Good, Naruto. Now open your eyes. Open his eyes and look at the tall tower of his father. He imagined and put all his spirit power in it. Cool. I always wondered what would happen if I put an empty glass of my power into that. That would explain why everybody was so afraid to come near me, because they would disintegrate to nothing. Man, it was so powerful. And that's just a quarter of your power. If you could or control it like you are now, you're a master at it. We can control your power too. But since you mastered this technique, I'm going to teach you some reishi manipulation later. For right now, you're going to have to learn how to use the sword, but that will come later. I think your Gigi wants to talk to you. Gigi, he must have been there when he saw me defend myself from the people. Excuse me. Ugh, sorry about that. So, and like, yes, he did, but we still have much to talk about. So before you meet him, I want you in here now. I want you to stay here because the time in here doesn't work like it does up there. So, first off, I want you to let you know your hollow slash Zanbakuto ate the QB, soul, and chakra along with it. It gave him a big power boost to be more satanic and less evil, and quenched his hunger for a very long time, and actually made him very powerful too. So the QB is no more. You don't have to worry about him trying to break out of the seal and whatnot. And me and Zangetsu will be teaching you how to use QB chakra, as long as you don't go crazy. Understand? Yes, old man Zangetsu. Oh man, Yuha. I don't know his real name. I'm just gonna call him Yuha because that's all I can remember. Um. But anyways, as Naruto is getting acquainted with his new familiarity, and then he's heard that his father was the one that sealed the fox inside him. But he was grateful that his father did that, because they wouldn't have helped his hollow side help him regenerate his ass, or activated his powers every time he would get hurt or get injured and stuff. So after everything was said and done, Naruto was waking up in the real world. So Naruto was waking up on his Gigi's couch, even though he heals really fast thanks to his hollow slash Zanbakuto. Uh, he will have a resurrection, but that's for to that later. But right now, Naruto is on his Gigi's couch in his office. As he starts to wake up, he's like, "Huh? Well, oh, I'm in Gigi's office." As his face is starting to heal up from all the wounds from instant regeneration, and thanks to that little pile of Ritsu he put in that statue, that's continuously being filled up passively, thanks to Yuha and Yuzangetsu. So that way he's not leaking out a tremendous amount of power and scaring everybody. But he still has a lot of Ritsu for a captain, but uh, it just gets better control of it. He's at captain level of spirit energy, but if he let it all go, while it'd be higher because the his hollow slash Zanbakuto ate the QB, essentially ate the steel too. So Naruto wakes up in his Gigi's office, instant healing him was the instant regeneration, and he looked to his left Gigi. Ooh, man, I'm getting hungry. Sorry about that. That was weird. Stomach just growled at me. So Naruto asked his Gigi about something a long time. Gigi, is it really the reason I hated it because the QB was the one that really have it on my birthday? And Hokage asked, "How did you know that?" Well, I met as my spirits. That's what threw alarms in his off. Alarms in his head off. Spirits. I thought there was always the fox. He can't have unlocked his bloodline yet, could he? Naruto, what happened to you? I was being beaten, and the next thing you know, I see these blue veins protecting me from blunt damage, stabbing damage, and they couldn't do anything before you guys came. I couldn't keep it up for long because it was tiring me out. But when I got knocked out, sorry, Naruto, you saw blue veins coming out of your body protecting you. Before I got there, yeah, Gigi, it was really weird. But then I met this guy. His name was Yuha. I call him Old Man Yuha now because he looks really old and smart. He told me what to do with the spirit energy that I'm having leaking out of my body. That's why when I see the spirits outside that died during the QB attack, that there are less now than I saw before. There was no way I could have known. I was a QB because I have spirits. Apparently one of them ate the QB and its chakra for its own usage, and he's now stronger because of it, and because of that, I have a lot of Ryetsu and stuff like that. Oh, Naruto, you don't know how happy that makes me feel. Now I can tell the council about the QB being disappeared and gone. So so did you meet your sword? No, Yuhat said I wasn't ready to meet him yet. I know his name, but I can't say it yet because I'm not ready for that kind of power because I'm still too weak. What do you mean weak? I give you money for food and stuff all the time. Hang on, guys. Sorry, someone was bothering me. So as Naruto finally came close to his Gigi. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, before that. So he was asked a bunch of questions about who his parents were, but no, not that. It was about what was it? Where was I during the? Oh, yeah, about the Kyuubi being eaten. So Naruto, you have more power than most in regular Jonin. Now you probably have till beast chakra for spades. Yuha said that I only have enough chakra. I can only use it when I'm ready. I'm not. Oh, food. That's what I was talking about. The food. I get kicked out of every food store. They always sell me food that's already halfway expired or already expired or barely enough for ramen. But I know the ramen people from ramen put veggies and stuff in my food. I don't mind it, but I don't like it. But I have to eat it to survive. You know what I mean, Gigi? Excuse me. So after I came home from protecting, after I came home, was coming home from the school, I didn't assign all these spirits again, and that's when I met them. Where were my Ombu guards trying to protect me, Gigi? I'm sorry, Naruto. We were delayed by some stupid council meeting bullcrap. It was not fair for you to witness something at your age. It's okay, Gigi, but their hate for me is in the wrong place. I'm not a 200 foot tall fox that can shoot balls of death at people. Now, my hollow, on the other hand, my hollow Zanbakuto spirit might be able to do that, but in a different way. I don't know much about him, but I know little bits and pieces from memories I'm receiving from them. That he could create giant setos that could wipe out a giant, basically wipe out a whole castle, town. Basically, I could wipe out Kuhura with a big giant explosion like that, and it was able to destroy the gates of hell one time, if I remember these memories correctly. Wow, that's crazy. So you do have your dad's bloodline and your mother's bloodline too. I'm guessing because the blue lines represent Kosaki. No, that's his father. His mother was just a regular Shinigami. But to be having an old zone get old and have a Quincy in you, that's rare. Even nowadays, there's no Quincy's around anymore. After the Thousand Year Blood War happened, they just disappeared. Never existed again. And head Captain Shui locked the Hollow World from our world, and also his world birthed to all of was birthed to all of what was it called, souls that go to Soul Society in a much better place now, and they don't have to worry about disappearing anybody. So when Naruto was looking through his looking through at the memories he was given thanks to Yuha, I don't know why. I don't know his real name, but I'm just going to call him Yuha because it's really easier to say. But what was I? Oh, so Naruto, what are we gonna do with your food situation? Can you come to the stores with me, Gigi? I'm really hungry. I could go for some food right now. No, that was Naruto talking, not me. That was Naruto talking. Sorry. Sure, I'll be done here, but if I can find out a way to deal with this damn paperwork, I can help you out more. Huh? You know, Yuha said there's a way to get around paperwork, but he says I might be able to do it because my chakra levels are so high now, and the seal is broken and absorbed in within me, so I pretty much have all the Cubi's chakra, just and it's just in a different place. since the hollow ate the soul and some of its chakra, so it doesn't go nutsos and try to attack me. But I'd rather befriend it than to let them attack each other. You're doing one step further. Anyways, what's the secret to this paperwork problem I'm having? Two heads are better than one, he said cryptically in his head. Well, my Yuha box said two heads are better than one. So I don't know what that means, but it's the start. Two heads are better than. Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Gigi, are you alright? Yeah, just having a senile moment. Kagebishi no Jitsu. Get to work. Naruto, let's go get you some food. What's that jitsu you just used? I'll teach it to you on your last year at the academy. Your last, or not last 3 years at the academy. Because Naruto's 10, so it'd be 13. And then 2 more year training trip, or 2 year time skip would be 15. Yeah, that's about right. No underage. No, I'm just joking. Uh, if you're old enough to kill, you're old enough to. Nah, I'm just joking. Don't take it literally. Anyways, uh, as Naruto and his Gigi were going into plenty of stores as they were about to throw Naruto out, but saw the Okage with him. They were very, very shocked to see the Okage not in paperwork. And with his clones doing all the paperwork, he was having a good time with Naruto. He's scaring these villagers shitless about him. And he's got all the groceries he needs. He's got rid of his orange jumpsuit. He knows it was a gift from Naruto. Doesn't want to hurt her feelings. He does like her, but he doesn't know how to. He doesn't know to love someone yet. And he was being rejected from his school teachings. But he knew he felt something for Hinata. But there was also others around. There was going to be others. And Naruto wanted a big family like he ever dreamed before, but he never had the chance. So when Horizon asked Naruto, "Have you ever been to this shop?" They stopped in front of like what looks to be a candy shop, but it's not a candy shop per se. This is Naruto's uncle. You guys might not like this part, but it's Kisuke Namikaze's uh, shop. Yeah, that's right. Kisuke changed his last name to Namikaze, so that way he could be on good terms with Minato, the son of man, that's gonna be hard. But yeah, son of the Kurosaki family bloodline. So he's the uncle of Ichigo, or uncle to Kisuke. So kind of works. But anyways, they go into the shop together as Horizons ring the bell, and a little kid comes up, or an average adult, not average adult, average teen came up to the desk and said she had ponytails and she had purple hair, violet eyes, and her name was Uru. Uru, I think her name was. Hello, how may I help you? Yes, Uru, said the Hokage. I would like to speak to your manager, please. Little Naruto here has a lot of questions he needs answering. I'll see if he's here, Hokage-sama. And she said, jumps in back. Hey, Kisuke, Hokage-sama and Naruto-sama are here. Say what? I'll be out in a minute. Kage-sama, Naruto, where have you been? I've been waiting for this visit for years. What took you so long to get here? Wow, you must be related to me. What do you mean? I never run that. You to run that fast to see somebody? You must be having some great stamina. You have no idea what you just said. That's how true it is. And to stay up all night playing video games and building new contraptions and stuff, you have no idea how right you are, mister. So what can I do you for? Naruto here unlocked his bloodlines. Part of them, at least. You mean he's got. Oh boy. Which one showed up first? Huh? Guy with a cloak. He said I wasn't ready for my Zanpakuto Hollow because he was. I wasn't strong enough for nutrients. And my tenant was eaten by him. So, wait, he eaten my tenant. So I don't have the QB anymore. Wow. So you're going to be stronger than my last pupil. Huh. But I'm sure you're well aware of that your energy is higher than most right now. You're at captain level, and I'm surprised some people could stand near you. That's a pretty impressive stroll. Learned it earlier when I was being beaten up by a bunch of civilians, and it's being refilled and by my natural reserves of Yua and whatever the hollow guy's name is. I can't, or Zamato's name is. I can't say his name. I'm not physically fit for it yet. That's when Kisuke got a dark look under his eyes, and he's like, "Run by that by me again? Who's not feeding you?" As you look at the Hokage, it wasn't me. We already been through this, and he's already got groceries for food now. Remind me to visit these stores later on, Naruto. But continue on with the story. Okay, well today I just had the worst exam ever. I can't do the stupid Bishin no Jitsu because I have too much chakra or something, not enough chakra or something like that, or I'm overloading it or something. But I make try to make the clone and it fails me. This is my second time failing. If I fail one more time, I'm screwed. I won't be able to be a ninja. That's right. I heard. So you want my help to train him in what exactly? Well, he's got unlocked his Quincy abilities. I presume you understand that. So, yeah, I understand that, but to get his physical strength up there with to match his inner Zambato spirit without them fighting each other, I guess that's a good reason why his hollow is not fighting him. It's because he ate his QB, and it's chakra. It's going to be a powerful blade, Naruto. I know, but I've been learning you're controlling my spirit energy, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I heard. Man, that's crazy. What did you put a picture as? My dad. Your dad. Yeah, he's on the mountain. It kind of reduced the facts that he was my father after, get rid of the whisker marks. Baby fat. I look like a carbon copy of my father. Huh. What do you know? It runs in the family. Naruto is not as dumb as everyone thinks he is. I'm smart when I want to be because they don't want a smart demon running around, some people say. Okay, Naruto, we really got to talk about these people. I need a list, said Urahara. Yes, Urahara is not just a scientist; he's also a interrogation and what's it called? It torture department, along with Yoruichi. That's where she's at right now, torturing some people that were hurting her precious Naruto nephew. She called him little Foxy nephew, but that's because of his whisker marks that were still there, but he wasn't. They were there when he was born, so it's just a side effect of having a Jinjuriki mother. So, anyways, as Naruto is like, okay, I'll. So when do I get to train with with this bow and arrows? Or he said I need something with racial manipulation stuff. Oh, don't worry, I'll give you all that soon. But you need to eat some food. I can see your bones from here. I'm surprised you lived this long. How old are you? 10. Wow, you failed. No wonder why you failed. But don't worry, we'll get you in shape by next month. A whole month went by after this whole visit went down. Was given a training regimen for physical training before he could use anything else. and how to use reishi manipulation, as he got that from Kisuke himself, but he refused to read the book until he was physically fit for it. So he was training his body, his legs, his mind, all of it. He was even playing Go in his mind or Soulscape with Yuha. Yuha was a pretty good opponent to play Go with. And Shogi, Naruto has proven to be a technician of unpredictable talents. You think you got him cornered, but then he goes around and kicks your butt at the end with his unpredictable tactics. And once he gets you in a corner, you're trapped. It's game over. Naruto is very tactician in his unpredictable beliefs. You're thinking he'll do one move and then he'll change the move to another. It's that quick, and it will make a Nara go crazy. And that's what Kisuke always said. Man, if I was a Nara right now, I'd be going insane with how well this kid is doing for his first couple of times. He's an unpredictable son of a gun. And Naruto, you are always welcome here. So as he was training his brain, he also was training in other arts of schooling, and because the Okage actually made him get some genjutsu swords so he could practice on some trees and not break the. So he reinforced the Boken with some, spirit energy, so that way it wouldn't break. Kind of like how Kapachi can use like a shield around with his Rietsu. Well, Naruto's using Reishi to shield the like a blunt vein into the wood as it got stronger, and so he could practice on trees with special moves. And then he realized that I might need to get a bigger sword than this. This is just a katana, and I have a feeling once I call my Zanbakuto and restill it again, it's gonna be wrong. Okay, so let's see here. Ah, there we go. Zanbato. Perfect. You were wondering where Naruto got all his money from? Well, he got his inheritance, but it was only kept secret to select few. As though Kage was not in this with him this time, he went back to Higurashi Emporium and Grocery. He didn't know existed. Neither did the Hokage. But then he remembered about it as they passed by it after Kisuke's shop. So he got all the groceries from there because they didn't treat him any different than Kisuke, because Kisuke was really friendly to Naruto, and they were really friendly to him. And Naruto knew Tintin back in the orphanage before she was adopted 6 months ago, but he felt sad that her parents died thanks to the Kyuubi. But he was glad to tell her that his spirits took care of it problem when he was ready to talk about it. So, God, my nose is itchy, man. Okay, so as Naruto was in the training for or Higurashi Emporium and grocery, he had to pick up some groceries on the way to home. He got some stuff for make some dinner, lunch, and breakfast for a few months, and he started working out his physical body. He started getting some muscle and stuff like that, and then he bought a Zambato Boket from the place. And he was a good customer, and he always wanted to help out with because Tintin was really cute, he said, but he kept that to himself. But unknowing to them or to him, he might have said it out loud. Who knows? Uh, but once he bought the Zambato Boked and put blunt vein in it, it was a lot harder to wield, but he had to deal with it. So he was wielding it perfectly fine. His inner world, Yuhak was like, he's doing good. Knowing how to reinforce your weapons with Quincy abilities, now that's something special to be taken care of. I think this kid's taking the blunt vein into a whole new level. If he could do that with his Reishi manipulation, even without the book, he's doing pretty damn good. I can't wait for his to get his physical attacks, but he'll break his bowcat, but we won't tell him that until he's done with his training regimen. You got him on for a couple months now. It'll take him 3 months to get back to, not three, but 2 more months to get back to, or one more, no, it was 3 months before it gets to go back to the junior or the beginning exams, or before the beginning of the academy. Oh man, I was so sorry about that. So Naruto was practicing with a big sword. He realized the sword had some weight to it, so he decided to continue wailing. Like you know how Asta was waving his demon's dweller blade, or was it demon's dweller or the demon anti-magic sword, the demon slayer sword or whatever. And and after he used the demon slayer sword uh on his or not the version of it, he was able to make the blade sharper with uh with chakra, and he accidentally sliced in the tree, and he couldn't remove it. But it was okay. The bouquet was just for testing how well he could slice, and it worked out perfectly. So when he went back to the Garage Emporium and bought some weights for his arms and legs, and started, and he got another Zambatobo there, thanks to the owner, saying, "You broke it, didn't you?" I had no other choice. It got stuck in a tree. Oh, you can't climb up it yet. That's right. Wait, climb up the tree. Oh, I don't know what you mean. You'll learn it when you're getting. Just get out there, get to work. Tintin would like a spar with you sometime anyway. Really? She would? Wow. I haven't seen her since I was in the orphanage. Yeah. She's very pretty, though. Very affectionate with weapons. Yeah, she works as a blacksmith. Maybe I could make her something with a blacksmithing blade, a metal smithing with chakra. Not with just any chakra. My reishi manipulation, and make it for her only. That'd be cool. But she couldn't use. She could put channel chakra in it, and it'll turn into whatever weapon she needs it to be. A fan or a bow, an arrow. She could channel her nature energy into it, nature chakra into it, and be a massive weapon. I got that idea from someone. I want to mention that right now. That idea was brought to me by bows, swords, and I forgot what the last part was, but yeah. Oops, sorry, sissy. So Naruto is going to his new new location with his sword bedded in the tree trunk. He's stuck there for a while. He put blunt vein in again, or blunt ultra air, and no, it was blunt vein, as his sword was hardening again, and he wasn't gonna put chakra in it this time. He had to practice much more times and get used to the weights around his arms and legs and his body, so that way he could get more muscular build. And then when he put the sword in the ground, he let go of it and turned off his manipulation. He was doing punches, kicks. He had to get a firm taijutsu style down that he got from his family vault. It was called uh, Rugen Fist, or Rugen. So Dragon Fist is Rugen. Rukaiken. Yeah, Rukaiken. I don't know what guy means in Japanese. GUI or Ru Kami Ru no Kami no Kin. Dragon Fist God? No, that'd be stupid. Uh it's gotta be something simple. Think, 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 think. He's not just using swords, he's gotta use his hands and feet too. Mm. He's not going to be a brawler, that's for sure. He's going to actually learn to tie some taijutsu and mix them up together. Be unpredictable. Oh, he's going to call it on not the fox fist, but the sneaky. No, he was going to, what would I name it? The dragon fox fist. Basically, you have to work on fast precision and attacks, and with aggression, and with free flexes and agility like a fox. And but no, no, it's okay. We'll leave it there. There's a sage mode version of it, but it'll be called Dragon Roof through the stage Dragon Fist. So you can learn that, and instead of using and then put those together and making a new style altogether. So as Naruto was finally done with one more month of training, he was he did showers and stuff, but nobody dare want to mess with him. He had like a 8 pack under his clothes. By the way, he got new clothes. He's got black shirt, black bamboo pants, black sandals, and he wore a white undershirt, kind of like Shinigami attire. But the only difference was Naruto had to practice with a bow and accuracy. So this month he was going to practice with his Quincy pendant or use summon swords or kunai, so that way he can use it in the academy and show off of it. It won't be a jitsu; it'll be like him summoning his kunai in his hands and throwing them at the targets. It's reishi manipulation with spirit energy, making it reality with kind of like a Kage vision, but it's not. It's more of a ethereal weapon, kind of like in Skyrim. You get the bound sword and it disappears, but it's only when you throw it into different locations. Kind of like summon swords from Devil May Cry 4 or whatever Devil May Cry you play with Virgil in it. hmm So, but they will be real. It'll look real to everybody else. Naruto will be like holding nothing but a junk instead of his own Zanbakuto, because he would love to use his own. Right now he's on his last stretch, and Zangetsu finally said he's ready. As he was punching and kicking the board, he went to relax and meditate because he said Zanget or he heard Yuhak tell him that it's time. So he went into his inner world, and he sees that it's been brighter ever since he saw the two. And how the Kage treats him is a lot better now. Has more time to visit him in his home. The Okage wasn't happy with his life at his old home, so that's why he gave him his inheritance. But it was a secret. Naruto also has a. Um, I'm not sure if I want to give him a dojutsu, but I don't want him to get pushed around by anything. So I'm going to give Naruto a dojutsu too, but he can't unlock it just yet. He unlocked part of it, partially of it, in that attack of the when people are attacking him. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because it's going to happen in Wave Country when he sees his best friend die or Sasuke die. But Sasuke is not going to be a total dick, and he won't get the curse mark because I have a plan for that. He's going to try to mark Naruto, which won't work. Or it could work because the Kyuubi don't exist, but he doesn't know that. So he's going to try to get Naruto and Sasuke, but that plan will be moot because his hollow it would purge it out of existence and make it his own mark. Because his inner hollow / Zanbakuto spirit is basically his instincts and inner feelings and stuff like that. Naruto accepted that part of himself already, and Zangetsu or old Yuhabak is also part of him as well. So he's like, I accept you both. Why not? Why would you need to fight over me? I know you're all doing this to protect me, but and get me stronger. But that's not how you do it with me. That's how you did it with Ichigo. That's how you make him scared of your power, not come running towards it. I'm glad you got rid of the Kyuubi though. I was afraid I was going to be living in living in her shadow forever. I'm sorry she had to pass away. She did. Oh no, she was calling for me. She pissed me off. Said I was an inferior being. Then I ate her soul, and her chakra came with it. So yeah, I'm also distributing the chakra into your blood vessels, or not blood vessels, your chakra network slowly. But if you need an extra push, just call me out. I'll put more into it so your tetsu spots will reopen, or you can reopen them yourself with your Retsu or the spirit energies. That would be awesome when I fight a Hyuga like that. Ah, sorry, I just popped my shoulder. It hurt really bad. Okay, so as Naruto wasn't thinking what else he had on him to train with, he started to get curious one day. Um, so it wasn't time for. He still had one more month to go before he went to the academy. So the second month was just training with his Zanbakuto in his inner world, so that way they don't cause massive damage in the real world. He learned the Getsuga Tensho. He learned a lot of other spells and unique traits. He can't learn Bankai yet because he's yet to see Kisuke about it. But he's, oh man, that hurt. He learned so many stuff from his Zanbakuto Hollow side. Now he was infused with knowledge from the Kyubi. It's not funny. He's glad that his Hollow was on his side, but really felt bad that the Kiwi wasn't there to help him out anymore. But he was also glad that she's still there with him. But sad that she had to be eaten. I know I said this before, but Naruto really does feel bad about it. And the Sage of Six Paths' only daughter of the QB of the QB was dead forever. He probably knew it was going to happen sooner or later because Naruto's the child of prophecy, but he didn't know how soon. So that explains that. But when Naruto was being attacked, I'm telling you this now because I can't hold this surprise forever. When Naruto was getting attacked, one of the people saw Naruto awaken his dojutsu, and they were like, "He's an Uchiha, not fully, but yes." He has the red eye. He doesn't have the red eyes. It's more blue than anything. It's the it's pure. Like you gotta have a heart of gold. Man, why is my nose so itchy? Man, it sucks. So as Naruto was wanted to try something because he heard that when he was knocked out, he heard that he was an Uchiha, but he had his eyes were different. And they felt more powerful, and he was remember their strikes were slowly removed slower than usual. So he went into the mirror and looked at his eyes and channel chakra, and his eyes went from bright sea blue to an ice blue with a ring around it with one tone. And I'm gonna call it the angel gone, angel Sharingan, or Kami no Sharingan, the god Sharingan, Kami no Sharingan. Yes, I'm calling it that because it's the pure version of the Sharingan, and it won't. And he doesn't need to have an eye transplant either. Oh, I know what's going on. It's my beard. It's making my nose itchy. That's what I'm having from problems with. Okay, so he called it the Kami no Sharingan because it's more pure than the regular Sharingan. What's the difference? But Naruto knows it's not. It's just a tool for him to play with and train with. So during the last month, he was doing all kinds of chakra exercises. He he was doing not water walking, tree walking or tree climbing with his feet only. Hate air. Tree walking only with his or feet, and then he started getting and acro ambidextrous. Man, I can't say that word either. And he started doing parkour on the trees. And after he got it down, so he was doing this for about 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks was him learning water walking on his first day. He got it within a couple of hours. And then the next day, he decided to see how long he could stay on the water for. Oh God, my nose, his hair is crazy. Uh, he was fighting, fighting his uh, some other clones. He was controlling his chakra and spirit energy at the same time. It was really hard. Even though spirit energy was out of this world, his the physical energy was also present and not as high as well as chakra. I'm calling it physical and spiritual energy because I'm keeping them both different. He can still do jitsus, but they're not the same because hang on, yeah, he got he got the spirit energy too high as a baby, but it wasn't that high when he was a baby. But anyways, you get what I mean. So as Naruto finally had so much power in him, or so much chakra control, he was so happy. He even he had his eyes too. He was training his eyes because with his eyes on, because that's a good way of chakra control. Make him get chakra exhaustion. And then one day, it was the day before tuning exams, he finds a bag next to his bed. A bag. And it was nobody came in his house after, because he would have sent somebody there. Nobody came in. It was just a bag. And Naruto was like, "What the hell? Why? What is this bag?" Apparently, some moron in another universe asked to be, or asked for his, for asked, got asked wishes, and most of them were just ridiculous. One of them said, "I want Naruto to use sensu beans, like, and get his Zenkai boost every time he trains." And then the idiot said, I want him to also have what was it? Unbelievable amount of luck." Now he already has that, but now it's even more unbelievable. Like, he already could put casinos out of order. Now he could put all casinos out of order, and but it could work where it's a double edged sword because he didn't know uh, about that. And then the last one was a contract, a summoning contract. He wants Naruto to have a dragon contract with his instead of the toads. And the guy that is doing the wishes, like, really? You don't want to wish for anything else for yourself or whatnot? You being reincarnated, dude. If you get these wishes to Naruto, you won't exist. Exactly. I don't care. I don't want to exist in his world. I'd rather be in my own heaven. Okay, suit yourself. Wishes are granted. Now that's over with. Naruto woke up with a bag of power, a bag of power, a bag of beans on his desk. And like, wow, I never knew that was there. You like, did you see this come in? I saw a big poof and I didn't know what it was. I don't know what these beans are made out of, but we might want to keep them secret from everybody else, see what they are. It's a tiny pouch though, but it looks like there's stuff in it. We might want to test them out. See if we're low on chakra and take it like a food pill and see what happens. I get the feeling that these are more than just regular food pills. They can heal stuff. We'll have to test it out, definitely. So he tied that around his belt, but then there was another bag that popped up right next to him. And he opened it. "Sorry, Naruto, some idiot died in your world." And when he was given another chance at another life, he decided to give you everything he wanted. He said he wanted you to have uh, a dragon contract, a Zenkai boost every time you get knocked down. I don't know how he knew about other worlds, but that's how you're gonna get stronger now, and your energy will be boosting out of control every time you train past your limit, or you almost die. This is a trait from a Saiyan, but you're a human. and you will get like that when you're Soul Reaper. But now you have to keep it more on a leash, your spirit energy on a leash, because it'll be growing out of control. And then also the loser also gave you sensa beans. These sensa beans will help you out with everything, and it'll feed you. It will give you nutrients you need. It'll also heal your wounds and muscles to the point where you're not exhausted anymore. So have fun, Naruto. And the letter poofed out of existence. Huh. Well, that was an idiot. I don't even know what the Zenkai boost is. Do you? I have no idea, Naruto. Which he did know what it was, but he didn't know how anybody in the world knew what it was. It was an old Dragon Ball Z thing, and in Ichigo's memories, he remembered him playing that game once or twice, or watching the anime talk about Zenkai Boost and whatnot. So Naruto took it with stride, and he went back to training with his chakra Chol. He was doing water wall walking. He was doing all kinds of stuff now. His chakra was so good that he's still practicing on trees and stuff. But he noticed that his Sharingan was he could activate his Sharingan for hours now because his chakra reserves were up so much that his eyes became mature. On the last day of his training, finally, the last day, he took off all those restraints. And he's like, okay, today's the last day of training. And then I got 3 years of the academy left. Oh boy. Little did Naruto know he had a stalker, which he already knew. Hinata, but he also didn't know she had a follower, which confused him greatly because it was a girl he wasn't familiar with. It was Hinata's 1 year younger sister. Yep, Hanabi's 1 year younger than Hinata in this fanfic. Yay! And I'm going to save them both from their dad's clan. Not their dad, but the dad's clan, because I don't like the clan at all. And Naruto could use a harem. And plus, he's already in the CRA, but not right now. So as Naruto to uh goes to the academy, we skip 3 years of the academy bullshit to the graduation day. I'm not doing a whole case of that. So Naruto's 13 years old. He's sitting next to his best friend Sasuke because him and Sasuke got along just fine ever since the or Naruto's Zanbakuto in her hollow ate Kyuubi. He could see he got it unlocked his Sharingan. He didn't feel like the only person in the world that was left in this clan. Him and Sasuke got along just fine, and Naruto understood the language like his dad did before him. But his dad respected Fukaku and liked Mikoto for for his wife. They have a best friend on her team. They were really good friends. But it's too bad they had to die his brother's hand. But Naruto knows the truth, and he's afraid to tell Sasuke the truth. But he will tell him when he's ready. But Sasuke isn't ready. Sasuke's not really going to be a douchebag in this. Sakura's not going to be so much as a useless fangirl. Well, not useless fangirl, but she's going to be a fangirl nonetheless for a different person. Sasuke is true identity, and this is why they're best friends. True identity is female, so she has to be a male to hide her identity. Naruto found this out by accident. Okay, I'll explain it later in a flashback or so. Because Sakura didn't find out until won't find out till later in there as Team 7. So it's graduation day. Mizuki comes in. He's like, finally, I get to kill that demon. Little did he know Naruto was seen that smirk before. All his life, he's seen that glare in his eyes. He's gonna make me do something stupid. I know the Kage, the Shadow Clone Jutsu very well, but stupid hairs. I know the Kagebishin very well. So, or Shadow Clone Jutsu, whatever you want to call it, and we prefer which. But he was looking at Mizuki as he was passing out the test. He was sure he gave Naruto the wrong test. And it wasn't a Genjutsu test either. Naruto tried to not kai it. He tried to kai it, like, release from, you know, it was a real hard test. That will be switched. So he's like, man, I'm fudged. So he wrote all the right answers down. And then he's decided did something special. He made a copy of it. He's copied the answers on, like, not like he made a copy of a clone of the paper. Uh, so since he knew the Kagebishin, he realized that he can morph a paper or use a shadow clone or use chakra on paper and clone it. So he did that. He's the paper clone no jutsu. Poof. And one paper appeared beside it. Yes. Naruto, what did you just do? Oh, nothing. I was just testing something. Oh, okay. Ririka said they were still doing the test. So Naruto did all the answers again and gave Mizuki the paper that he had handed to him. Naruto smirked. This is going to be funny as hell. When he handed the paper to Iruka, the paper, when Iruka, or not Iruka, but Mizuki got it from Naruto, was hit with a blast of a prank of pink a spray of water in his face. It wasn't just a normal regular clone jutsu on the paper. It was a water clone jutsu plain paper, and it went all over his face, all over the test. But the tests that were on there was safe for Mizuki. Naruto kept the real test with him. After the fake test was, had a puncture on it, it would explode in water. Not right now, anyway. So when Iruka went to grade the test, Naruto said, "Hey, Iruka Sensei, what, Naruto? Before you grade my test, can you look at this one?" He gave him the real test as Mizuki was about to grab a test from his desk, and it was turned to water instantly as he was going to switch it out, do a switcheroo. But Naruto did a sneaky move, uh, did did a Kage Vision on himself and turned it into a squirrel or a mouse. I mean, and it crawled right up to the so stealthily that Mizuki was not aware of, and gave him it was a clone, but nobody knew that it was transformation was solid, like a full transformation. It wasn't no illusion. Naruto said. Naruto's clone said, "Boss told me to give this to you." Iruka looked at the mouse. Huh? It's me, Naruto. I'm a clone. Solid. Just look at the test I'm giving you and don't believe Iruka Sensei. Poof. He looked at Naruto. Okay. So he looked over the test. These are tuning exam answers. Where the hell did Mizuki get this? He said in his mind. He's trying to make Naruto pass. If Naruto got these right, I'm going to be so surprised in the tuning exams. He's going to ace it, no problem. Anyway, he did check the answers. He's like, holy fucking shit. Sorry for my language. I didn't mean to go that far, but he just got a full-on score, a perfect grade in the tuning exams paper, in highly detailed too. Man, what the hell? When did Naruto get so smart? Oh well, I have to bring this Kage on his attention. We might have a traitor on this for undermining or trying to terminate or not terminate sabotaging a hopeful getting test. So after everything was done, Iruka put the paper in his pocket. All right, guys, folded it up, put it in his pocket, that kind of thing. That just rolled it up. So Iruka set up the set up matches or not matches, set up boxes near the accuracy range. The Shuriken Jutsu and the I don't remember the other one. Throwing knives and the shurikens that they throw are on the test. Naruto, being as useful with his chakra or reishi manipulation, channeled the reishi into the air, made 10 kunai out of nothing but air or nothing out of thin air. I mean, but they were metal, and he threw them as sharp as he could, and used says silently whoosh, like like he was pushing, like making them all hit the targets through with his mind. He could control them with his mind, kind of like the what was it? The swords of summoning swords. So he's just controlling them, just hit all the targets. Yuruko was impressed. Suzuki was getting pissed. Suzuki or Sasuke was getting very flustered and not in a bad way, but she was getting happy that Naruto was getting scores, but she has to keep her persona up because she doesn't want to be in the CRA because she'll be breeding stock. So only Naruto knew of her secret. Once everything was done with that, it was a taijutsu tournament. Naruto got in his new stance, and Iruka was about to start the fight. But then Mizuki said, "No, Naruto, get an academy stance." Mizuki, this is a stance that I practiced in. You can't tell me something that I can't and cannot do. I'm versed in a clan here. It's a stance that goes to my clan only. So shut up and watch. Even Iruka said, "Yeah, shut up and watch." Pathetic. All right, it's Sasuke. You ready? Ready for when you are, Naruto. And they dashed at each other. Naruto was quick and precision with his strikes, but then he got confident and he hit her. He didn't want to hurt her too much. He punched her in the stomach, made her double over. But to keep the persona up, Sasuke needs a doctor. We need to get him a doctor. I didn't mean to hit him too hard, but he's knocked out cold. This is going to be great for the council. Can't wait for them to realize that Sasuke Kun is a Sasuke Chan. So, um, what else happened? Oh, yeah, time for the tight or jitsu portion of the test. Hang on, I'm scratching back of my head. All right, the jitsu portion of the test was like real easy since he had the Kage Vision now. So Naruto did a shot or did the substitution with a pebble outside, and everybody was like, "Where did you go?" And Naruto came back. He substituted with a pebble outside that far away, and didn't get hit. That's amazing. And then he was told to transform. He transformed into Iruka, perfect copy of him, and he was like, "Whoa, what is this? Whoa, what is this? Why do you sound like me? Why do you sound like me?" Naruto, stop it. Okay. He de-transformed. That's my solid transformation. Jutsu. You can't tell the difference between the real and the fakes. And Naruto, she had a that was not. Yes, Naruto learned the sexy jutsu, but he didn't know he can turn into an actual female though. He didn't. He just did it for shits and giggles to get the perverts. But now he realized what a mistake that was. So he never used that jutsu anymore. Then what was it? What was the clone jutsu portion? Naruto did the familiar cross hand sign. Shadow clone jutsu. Each seat was divided by 20 Narutos. I'm not even going to go proof 20. times 20 poofs. And they all said, ready for duty, Rukus. That's the thing. Naruto, just here, take your headband and dispel them whenever you can. I will want you to spell at five, four, three, two, one. Poof! Naruto, that was. Wait, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. As he walked perfectly back to sit next to Suzuki slash Sasuke. How'd you like that, my Chia princess? Don't call me that yet, you little turd. Not that she'll be listening. Don't worry, she'll be fine. We'll get her in the story along with Sakura. Don't worry, he says. Be careful, he says. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I get it, I get it. Hmm. I know. The talk. Yeah, I know that meaning. Anyways, after their little later, says they were congratulated. Naruto to went to go to his Gigi and told him he passed, but he didn't get Rookie of the Year. He knew that because he failed twice, so he got what was it called? Did dead last, but nobody could underestimate him now. He had power to back it up. He also had a lot of power using Reishi, but he wanted to test out his Zanbakuto. But until he got his sensei, he was too excited. He told Naruto was told by Gigi to come by his office after the team or for team placements before team placements that day or that night or the next day. So he came up there when he told him that he graduated. Thanks, Gigi, for giving me that shadow clone jutsu, but we have a problem. Oh, Naruto, I was just about to call you. Well, what's this problem? You look serious. One moment, please. Plug your ears in. This is gonna hurt everybody's ears. Okay? Why? He did a horrible screeching noise. 5 root ambu just fell from the roof, and none of all the other ambus were like, "What the hell is this?" Even Kakashi's like, "Root, I thought you disbanded that, Kokage-sama." I thought I did too. Naruto, how did you know they were there? My sensing ability. But anyways, I graduated, and Mizuki might be a traitor. He's gonna steal some of his Forbidden Scroll seals. He wanted me to fail. He gave me a tuning exam, tuning exam paper as a beginning. He did what? Don't worry, Naruto. We'll take care of this. Eureka, what are you doing here? I came. I came to give you an order, some suspicion of Mizuki being treason. He. Oh, Naruto's already here. Never mind. I think he already told you. Yeah, he changed his scores. What did he make on the tuning exam paper? 100%. Say what now? Naruto. Uh, everybody in the room will look at Naruto. Hey, I've played dumb for 10 years of my life. I'm not doing that any longer. You were playing dumb this whole time. That orange jumpsuit me was not the real me. Even though I know Hinata loved that orange jumpsuit, but I couldn't wear it. Man. So, I'm really sorry about that, Karina. But I want to know who my team is. Naruto, since you're gonna be having a Kinjutsu instructor, you're gonna have two senseis. Oh, and don't worry, we'll protect Sasuke's true identity. What do you mean true identity? Everybody's asking. Don't worry about it. We need to handle the council first. Hokage-sama, council is coming to you for orders. I told them not to order me around. I am the damn Hokage. I'll be there in a minute. Come on, Naruto. This pertains to you. Call them in, and they demand. Hell no. I'd go in there whenever I damn well please. But Gigi, you better calm down before we get in there. Yeah, I like the rant before I get in there, though. Yeah, I know you do. Well, it pertains to me. So let's get in there. I'm beginning now, so I can only assume that this is going to get bad. So, as he walked slowly to his seat, ever so slowly, I was like, really, Gigi, you're making this worse. He's like, I don't care. Look. And then he sat down. So, what does the esteemed council want with me now? Demanding my presence in my own office when I'm doing team placements for my upcoming getting. We have reason that to believe that the demon brat was killed instantly before he even finished his sentence. Whoever that was is now dead. Anybody calling him else that will die instantly. Whoa, Hokage. So Naruto is right there. Uh, don't worry. I'll tell you the real reason why I killed that bastard. Huh? It wasn't you, Hokage? Nope. I didn't throw one single kunai. And where did that kunai come from? I did it, said Naruto. Huh? You see, about on my birthday, I was born with the kiwi sealed to me, right? What you guys don't know is when I was one of my bloodlines awakened, uh, during that same time and ate the kiwi, a fox and its chakra, all and all of it became his. He could share it with me whenever he wants. What do you mean? The kiwi doesn't exist anymore? Exactly. Here, let me show you. I'll channel my stomach. Hey, look at that. Seal's gone. How could the fox be killed and eaten? That's impossible. Nothing can kill a demon. Oh, but something did eat it and it ate its chakra. I I call lies. He's not lying, said Hirashi. Thank you, Hirashi. We and you have to talk later. Oh boy, I can only imagine what it's about. So, Naruto, or the Steam Council, what is wrong with Naruto this time? We have firm beliefs that he cheated on his chat test scores. Hang on, guys, gotta do something real quick. Sorry, I didn't think you wanted me to wipe my boogers on you. And it hurt. Hang on, give me 1 second. So, you mean to tell as Donzo was seething in rage that he can't get the weapon now, but he was curious about what this movie was about. So, after Naruto told this the why is it so annoying me? He told the Steam Council that about his bloodlines, but exception of the Sharingan because he doesn't want these people to freak out. And then Mabuki and told him about the test, what happened, and everything else. And Haruka also got the test results, saying that somebody switched test results with Naruto. So were true test results, saying that he was a tuning results answers were a perfect 100 score. Everybody's like, how is he so smart? How did he get that smart? And Nokage said, he's been living on the streets and for a long time. It only took me to get my backbone back and to get my power back from you a-holes that you think he was a demon for all this time. When actually you were the demons trying to kill an innocent child. Everybody looked down, but Mibuki, she was Naruto's main supporter of the anti non haters or she was not she did not hate Naruto. She loved Naruto. And Mabuki was really good to Naruto when she saw him. And sometimes we feed him food on his doorstep because Sagar said so. She really took a liking to the boy because Sakura was nice to him, and he was nice back. But this Naruto seemed to be way more mature than he looked. But that's because the villagers were trying to kill him. So he also had an inside person on the council of all the dealings and stuff that went on. And guess who that was? Mubuki and Higurashi Tintin's dad. I still have yet to give him a name. I'm gonna call him Tasami Higurashi, explaining that he and uh, Mabuki were spying on the council this whole time before they got back. And Naruto looked at both of them and shook his head. Okay, it's time to go. Time to do your stuff. And with that, several poof later, there was a buzz on Danzo's shoulder that flew over to the Hokage and poofed it, or basically drew a seal array on the for teleporting one item to another. Yes, during the 3 months of training, he also learned Fujitsu, so I forgot to mention that. So he made this teleportation seal that contained all the files Lonzo had in a root base, all copied down to the T. Oh, if the Hokage was pissed now, oh, he's gonna kill this son of a bitch right now, if you know what I mean. Firecrackers galore. I made a fanfic where he was in the air through the thousand years of death with a firecracker in his butt. It was funny. Anyways, I thought it was hilarious. So Iruka Sensei, or not Iruka Sensei, but Donzo was like, "What is all that? What's that fly doing over there? It looks like it's drawing a seal." He said in his mind, "What's it doing?" It was on me too. What the hell was that thing? After the seal was done, it went poof. Huge amount of documents coming down, and not like it was one single document, but it was a huge profile of it. And that is just all the stuff, all the bad stuff he's done to the village and stuff to make Kahura better for himself, more warm hungering and working with Orochimaru and all that good stuff, killing the Chia clan, well, most of them anyway. And so it was like, what is a bug doing above me, flying and drew a symbol? I'm like, Naruto, what the hell is this? Read it and you'll find out what it is. Before you read that, though, I want you to read these two important files too that these two have for you. It's about your corrupted council. Wait, you had inside people helping you, Naruto? Oh, I had more than just help. Ever since I learned Kagabation and the true transformation of my shadow clones, or for my techniques, I can actually turn my anatomy into whatever I want. Just read all this documentation. You will be mad and and excited at the same time. Shit. Oh, my phone, man. Where'd it go? Where's my phone? Hang on, guys. I dropped my phone somewhere. What is? Where'd it go? Hang on a minute. There it is. Ow! Ow! Oh! Oh! Okay. That hurt my arm just a little bit. Not too bad, though. Not too bad at all. Okay. Whew. Saying, Naruto got some inside people to help him out, but he also got the dragon summons just to give some. So he was getting ready to take Danzo's eye out, as he knows it was his, and cut off the left arm. When he got to his sword, he shot Come on, no, stop itching. When you got too close, when you got close to what's his name? Oh man, his name rings a bell. Donzo, sorry. When he walked towards Donzo very menacingly, sliced his arm off, and ripped out his eye socket again. He was like, "You monster! What have you done? I am pushing these where they belong." And he took the wrappings off the shining on arm, implanted arm with first DNA of the first Hokage, and the eye since left eye since we. So, Gigi, does this give you enough evidence that uh, Chia Tachi is not a missing in anymore? Because if it does, because if it is, because Itachi never killed his clan, he only killed the coup d'etat members. Someone else killed the rest of their clan members. Sorry, I'm a little shaky because I had a little sleep. Anyways, as he was showing them all the eye and stuff, it was all blood anyway. They were about to barf civilians were, and the civilian or the clan heads were furious at what even Mikito, her eyes turned to a because she loved her husband in this one. I know most people call him a prick and stuff like that, but he was actually a good guy. He just had a lot of shit happen to him. But I let Mikito survive because why the hell not? She's, why not add her to the harem, you know? sometimes older women can help Naruto. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, that was a joke for another day. So as Naruto finally said, Mikito-sama, thank you, Naruto-kun. And as for you, Danzo, Atarasu. And he was on fire. Oh, watch him burn, bitches. You gotta teach me to do that someday. What do you mean, Naruto? Well, since I don't have to worry about Root anymore, or some of the civilian councils soon, anyway, I can show you guys. What? What kind of shining on is that? Said everybody. I know what kind of shining on that is, said Mikoto. I thought I'd never see it again. You have the Kami no shining gun, the God Kapibu eye, and it's said to be the most powerful eye in existence in its fully matured state. Naruto, how long have you had this? Since I was beaten 3 years ago? Holy crap. I heard a lot of stuff about this eye. But how do you activate it to the Manekios and the Eternal Manekio? I heard when you unlock the Manekio stage, the Eternal is just naturally comes to it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't know that. So, since Donzo is now burned and gone, he won't never come back from that. What about the other council members? How do they feel so lucky? Is though I was not done reading the reports. He was getting more pissed off at his council than he originally was. Not at this, no, not this Shinobi or Mubuki or his or Higurashi Tasami, just all the other people that were there. So Tasami, Higurashi, and Mubuki were now the clans that represented the civilian council now. And since they're a ninja village, and if they're the advisors, they only advise the Okage like they've been doing, but they have been doing keeping Naruto's secret so long that everything was set in motion. So now Naruto says, "GG, I think you got enough evidence there to since Danzo is really dead. Uh, you have enough to execute the rest of the counts besides Higurashi and Tatamani and Naruto Nobuki. Yes, I do, Naruto. Ambu, get these trash out of my sight. And somebody knock these two out elders out of here. I'm getting my two Sonnies over here ASAP. I'm sick and tired of people going behind my back. So he made a monkey appear out of the blue. Send this to Jiraiya, and then he summoned another monkey. Send send this to Tsunade and tell her to come to the village. Her grandson would love to meet her, or godson. I mean, and Jiraiya said the same thing. As a little proof of way, they were told Naruto was dead, and that's why Danzo was so or not, or Horizon was so pissed off that he didn't have a family to grow up with. But now Naruto will get a family, a bigger family than he had before. So he was out of his own apartment. He lives in his clan compound now, and he can start having women around him. But he has to make sure they're okay with having more women around them. But he has a sneaky feeling that they will be. So Naruto says, "Hey Gigi, you think the meeting's done now?" Yeah, it is, Naruto. Thanks for the paperwork that my clones could take care of. No problem. Oh, and Hirashi, I still want to talk to you. Mikoto, you too. Can they stay? Can I go with them, please? Yes, you may. Can we go to your house, Hirashi-sama? Yes, Mikito-sama. I would really like this. But Naruto has to say to us concerning his eyes and his lineage. There must be something else he wants to talk to us about. So they both went to his house, and Naruto went in his office, and he sat down. I want to marry all three of two of your daughters and one of your daughters. What? I'm arranging a contract between your daughter Suzuki Uchiha and your two daughters Nabi and Hinata Yuga and make Hineji a clan member. I have everything set up with a seal that can help him counteract with forehead piece. I could deseal it and apply a seal on his back that would get rid of the hatred of all the seals. But it'll take some time to deseal all the rest of the branch members. But I could give it to give all the knowledge to Neji about the seal processing. Would you do that for me? Yeah, nobody wants to be a slave forever. I know Neji's just mad that his dad died, but he's got to know the truth. And I don't want my Himes to be hurt. And that's for same for Sasuke. I almost call her his boy name. Man, that's gonna be so confusing later on. So you figured out my daughter's disguise. How did that happen? Well, it happened by accident. I was walking by a certain store or a certain spa, and I overheard laughter. It sounded like a little like Sasuke, but a girl's voice. I was about to go over there and beat his ass, but when I looked around, I saw he had boobs and no dong. I almost died. I was so I'm sorry I didn't mean to peek, but I didn't know it was a girl. I was so scared that I thought I was gonna get beaten up for sure, but she was the only one there. She said, "You don't tell anybody about this." I'm like, I won't until the council's done with. I won't say shit. She said, "Fine, you may go now." Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. And he left. So that's how you found out. She never told me how he found her out. But she said, "I'm ruined, mom. I'm ruined. My crush found me out." Even though I was being a guy, but still, I didn't want him to figure it out so soon. Well, at least it gets rid of some of those fangirls I had on my back. But I never wanted to be a breeding stock. Mom, what am I going to do? She was so distraught. Don't worry, I didn't tell anybody. I kept her for safe for so long. But now it's time to release that facade. Oh, thank God. I was tired of wrapping those boobs of hers. They're getting big. Like mother, like daughter, as I say. You're telling me, boy. said Hirashi. Hey, do you want to know something, Hirashi? Hmm? What? Where's your wife's grave at? I have a feeling she was poisoned. Hmm. That would be interesting. I would show you. So they go to the catacombs. Since Naruto knew a jutsu that would work, not just to bring her back, but just to figure out uh what was killing what killed her, and she knew that childbirth wasn't the answer, but he knew she was poisoned. Oh no, Hinabi was born. She still has 1 year left. So this year is her last year before she dies. So never mind. I know your wife's not in here, but she's in her sick room. Can you take me to the sick room, please? What for, Naruto? I have a sneaky suspicion that she might be under poison instead of what you call it, birth defects that's keeping her alive. If you could find out the cause, I would definitely be there. And can you show me to her where she's at? And sure enough, he did. He showed where she was located in the Hugo household. A bunch of branch members were scared shitless that Naruto was there. His aura was very intimidating. Like they could see an aura above him looking menacingly at them. Like, if you fuck with me, you die. Like the ones that threatened him before were now scared. He had power and he had a lot of it. He also signed his dragon contract he still has to make peace with, or find out how they work, but he'll summon them later or somewhere down the line outside of Korea. So now they're in the room where Hirashi and his wife are at. One along with Mikito, he's like, "My wife's still not in good shape, Margo. You know what you're doing? I know what I'm doing." As he covered his hand in what's it called? Uh, what was it called? Some kind of green flame regeneration. He saw like it was like Ryetsu and Reishi manipulation. So he slowly put his hand on her to identify the problem. It's kind of a low base or slowly based detoxinator. As he started to move his hands around above her body and let his spirit energy just evaporate all of the poison in her body to see if it actually is poison or she's actually dying from something else. But he found out it's poison and not just any poison, it's a long term poison. So he was concentrating really hard. He was just like, mm. He's using a lot of spirit energy doing this, and he's listening to his Nambucto, uh, the Z man, because I can't say his name yet, because it would be too much power for anybody to handle without the proper utensils. What I mean by that is he doesn't have a or a Suchi yet. So after he got done healing her, oh man, that hurt. I hurt myself really bad in my shoulders somehow. So Naruto finally got rid of all the poison out, and he's like, "It's done." I also healed some organs that were destroyed in the process. She should be fine. Just give me a couple minutes. I haven't used that much spirit energy in a long time since I started training. Let me take one of these. See, the poison that the Mississippians would not actually heal the poison. It'll only heal what her state is now. So Naruto said, "I forgot I had these on me," and he threw one in her mouth and made her chew it and swallow it, and she felt 100 million times better after I got rid of the poison. Honey, are you all right? Naruto, what did you give her? Some guy died a long time ago in our village. When he passed away, he gave me all kinds of good stuff that I don't even understand. He wishes and stuff. It was really stupid of him, but he wanted to go to heaven anyway. I don't know why. He just did it for no reason. He was just a spirit here, I guess. I don't know what this Dragon Ball Z stuff is, but every time I work too hard or my work my ass or get my ass beat so bad, my chakra reserves and spirit energy reserves get doubled, and my muscles too if I train it to the limits to stop at you know just get together. Anyways, but yeah, that happened. Hirashi, I feel much better. Where's my kids? Where am I? Why am I not on? Why am I not? Am I dead? Am I dead? Am you dead? Honey, it's okay. Naruto smiled at the scene. I'll let you two have your time. It was good to meet you, Mrs. Yuga. Naruto, is that you? In the flesh, they told me. My God, you've gotten so big. I haven't seen you since you were 5. Well, this happens when you're poisoned. It was poison? Mm-hmm. Lots of it. I had to regenerate some organs for her to eat some of the senzu beans this guy gave me. But I had to get rid of the poison first, or else it would just restart the process. Oh shit! What kind of what how are you poisoned, dear? I don't know. I just drink my daily tea every day. Stole this from another person too, but don't tell them that. I'm just joking. He probably won't mind. I just like the idea of it. I drink some tea, and then next thing you know, I'm drinking more of it. I like the taste of it, but I don't know. It was something weird. I know I should. You should investigate this, Hirashi. Oh, and I'm going to investigate the guy that went to steal your daughter because I think the Hilo Council had a problem with that too. Later, as Naruto to went to go do his get his a sushi that was one that's specially made for him, and one that's made for his Arankar abilities. Because he doesn't have he has a bone fragment, or not bone fragments. He can turn it into Arankar abilities, but it's a little different than what you think. It turns into a Bankai version of like he turns into the Veste Lorde form of his Bankai state with the horns and all, and but the Zanbakuto changes into a Daido blade as his Bankai state, and since his son gets it, but that's his wrong card form called El Diablo, or yeah, El Diablo Lucifernio. I think it was called. I don't know, Devil Lucifer. I can't remember or Spanish that well, but it was called. I'm just saying El Diablo would be much better. So when Naruto finally got home, he was so happy to finally get some rest. And with Hinata and Abi in his arms, later on this year, before his day was almost over, he went back to his Gigi's office and said, "Hey, Gigi, are you still working?" "No, my boy. Just finished all the paperwork I had to do. What's up? Is it time to go?" "Yeah, hey, I also have a question. That Kumo name that was sent over here, do you have any dirt on him yet?" "What do you mean? He died." "I know. I could see dead people, remember?" "Oh, I see. Give me a few minutes with him and I'll tell him. I'll get all the information out of him. But I don't have Manekio Sharingan yet. Or the Kami Nekio Sharingan yet. But if I do, and it's internal state at least, I could go into his see what he holds. But I don't know how to do it yet. Don't worry, I know who just the person to do it for you. Mikito, you can come from the corner now. I was waiting for you, Naruto-kun. Hey, Mikito-san, what are you doing? I want you to look in my eyes. And don't worry, I'm doing this to help you. So please don't hurt me when you come back. Oh, you want to make me relive my nightmares, aren't you? It's kind of a hard thing to deal with. But it's going to have to be your parents dying over and over and over. The traumatic losses, it's special people dying in front of you. It's the only way it works. It'll work. Or you train to get it, but that's a harder way to do it. But you have to protect them. Since your eye is different. Die and you have to be wanting to protect them. So that's the only way you don't. Okay, I'm ready. Tsukiyomi. He was stuck in the Tsukiyomi world of Mikito's world. Naruto, just remember, this is not real. But it has to be real enough for you to see that all the people around you are gonna die. And if you can't awaken your Menegu this time, we won't do it. We will do it again. Do you understand? I understand. I'll keep this torture up as much as I can. First one to show up was uh, um, Hinata. No, please don't kill her. He's already regretting his decision, but he made a choice. Please don't kill her. Please let me do something. I want to move, but I can't. I'm tied to this stupid post. And she was stabbed through the heart as she said, "No, no." And one by one, all of Naruto's precious people and girlfriends that the girls that he likes and stuff like that were being stabbed. Naruto is crying so hard as he can't do anything, but his eyes started to change, and he felt power in his eyes that he shouldn't have had. And his eyes started to turn into the Eternal Manekio version. And he's like, "Okay, that's enough. Please stop. I got him now." And there you go. Whoa, they're pretty. They look like dragon eyes or dragon or the I don't know what they would look like, but think Madara eyes, but better. So his Minekio's blue with sea blue with yellow, you know, instead of black. Eternal Minekio is blue or yellow lines now. Making it the calming version of it. So there we go. He unlocked his dojutsu full power, but he doesn't know how to use it yet. Thank you, Mikiko-san. But don't ever do that to me again, please. It was hard enough not to believe it was not real. So I gotta go. Oh, Gigi, I wanted to talk to you about now that I got these eyes about the person that died. How many years ago was it? When Ananta was 5? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go interrogate him now. Can you take me to where he might be at? I want to see this. Well, if you want to see what I see, put your hand on my shoulder and we'll get there quicker. Okay. Now, where are you, you son of a bitch? There you are. As he teleported right in front of the Kuman where he died at. Ah, shit. Who are you, kid? Said the ghost. I'm your worst fucking nightmare, son of a bitch. Tsukuyomi. In this world, you will tell me whatever I want and whatever I need and whatever I want to know about the night of the kidnapping of Hinata Hyuga right fucking now. Do you understand me, or else you'll be stand here for 6 hours or 6 days, 22 minutes and 6 seconds left, and stabbing you over and over and over and over again. If I don't like what I like the answers. I slice a little bit of your meat off, and not just your stick. I'm talking about your bone, your skin and bones, and all that good stuff. And then I'll sing to the Soul Society, broken minded. You have my word. As he started to torture the motherfucker trying to kidnap Hinata, like they say, don't fuck with Naruto's loved ones, and you get fucking destroyed. Oh man, I'm using a lot of efforts. I'm not trying to, but it's so hard not to. But then, so Naruto finally got all the information he needed, and he broke the Tsukiyomi Hokage, called the Raikage A for a meeting next when or during the journey exams, and tell him that he has a traitor in his council, and they they demanded a bloodline to be kidnapped. He was just here as an ambassador. Thank God, Naruto, you solve a case. Shapoing. By the way, where'd you get those swords? I got them from my uncle. Our uncle Kisuke. He finally got my special swords for me. One's from my hollow and Shinigami abilities slash Shinigami hollow abilities. So I could use my Rankar form, or a visored form of it, but that's what this one's for. And the ones on my back, the one on my back is big. This is my Zambato of the Shinigami and Hollow side. And the Rankar version is what I have right here on my side, right here. So that way I can use my Resurrection on. Wow, that's cool. What does your Resurrection look like? You don't want to know. It's too scary. I have a hole in my hut chest that's bigger than the, where the art used to be. But I'm not. I haven't tested it yet, so I don't want to test the theory. If I don't lose control, understand? I understand. So, team placements, huh? Who's my teammates? No, you're dead last. So normally you play paired up with Rookie of the Year, or Konichi of the Year, and Konichi of the Year, tied for first. And then Rookie of the Year, who would that be? Oh no. Ugh. Just give me a second as I'm thinking here. Because Naruto's just gonna be training uh uh on his days off of training and with his team and stuff like that. So Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura are on the same team as Naruto. So two girls he likes will be on this team, which he's excited for. So after a while, um, he couldn't do anything much. So he waited until the next day. Mizuki was caught, interrogated, spilled beans about Orochimaru, instantly died by Anko. Remind me, spirits to help her out with that special predicament. I couldn't believe it myself when I felt that mark on her neck, and that you could help her with it. It's like a mate mark for any kind of beast, demon or not. So now you can mark her and give her some of your power and get rid of the taint in her. She'd probably love it too, but it'll give her some of your powers as well. My eyes, no, Shinigami or Hollow and Arankar abilities. I mean, wow, that's pretty cool. Yep, and to think she'll be a snake or have a snake personality or something like that. I can do that to all my wives. Uh huh. Oh damn! I wonder what Sakura would look like. Probably she would turn into a no. I don't know. That would be a weird one. I wonder what him not an art or Suzuki would turn out to be. Suzuki? Ooh. Ooh. I'm thinking of a fire demon probably. Yeah, that sounds about right. She wouldn't want her form to change that much though. But fire demon would look good on her. Fire demon of death. Fail Diablo. Fail Diablo. Fire demon. Uh, I think just say fire demon. Death or fire death demon. What's death in Spanish? Just fired El Fel Diablo Lorde. The Fire Demon Lord. There we go. That'd be better. Or Lordette. Lordette. Whatever. Anyways, continuing on. They go to their class and they go to the council, or the council, or not, they go to their class waiting for their teachers to be called. And then Hinata was sad that she didn't get on Naruto's team. Hanabi is only a year behind Naruto and Hinata. So Naruto kissed Hinata on the cheek. He told her good luck in the test. She blushed heavily. Kiba, the dick, wanted to be a dick. I know Kiba's not really a big dick, but he wanted to be a dick. But he's like, you know what? I'm going to be a big man. You're going to say he can have her. He's more alpha than anything. Because he maybe did less, but he's definitely have the alpha aura. And Naruto eyeing him like, you better not say anything. I'll kill you, son of a bitch. Sorry. So there's a lot of cussing involved, but I'm trying to refrain from that right now. So as Iruka Sensei said, Team 7 was Soccer, Arno, Suzuki Uchiha, and Naruto Uzumaki were on the same team. Everybody was like, who's Suzuki? Oh, you didn't know my true disguise? I'm a woman, bitches. She stood up and said that loud and proud. That's my girl, said Naruto. Thank God Sakura didn't have a love interest in her. That would have been weird. She did follow Naruto with Naruto, though. She would never tell him that, though, but Naruto knows. So, after a while, everybody was gone but Team 7. Iruka looked sad for them because their teamwork is going to be hard to perform. But Naruto thought of something he needed to do. Hey, and not Sasuke. I need to do something, and it might look weird. Just trust me, okay? What is it? Since I'm already, I'm already, you're in my love, you're in my circle of love. I gotta give you something. Please don't take this the wrong way. It's not a Orochimaru mark called the curse seal. It's something else. It's a hollow mark. It's called a hollow mate mark, and it will give you the same powers as me, as my bloodline. Just the Arankar abilities, not the other ones. What's an Arankar? Well, it's a hollow. It's kind of hard to explain, but you lose your mass as you gain power. But I think you will be a very beautiful Arankar, and no matter what you look like. I know there's two transformations of it, but it depends I don't know how you get the second transformation. But do you want this ability? Hmm. Yeah, I might. But why? Because I know a certain snake that's going to try to steal your eyes. And if I mate mark you right now, he can't do anything to you because of the spirits inside of you. It will fight off the demon or this evil chakra chain in you, or absorb it for himself and take the chakra chain out of you. Either way, it happens. Okay, do what you need to do. Naruto opened his mouth, channeled his Ryetsu and some chakra into his teeth, and it turned into a long, jagged tooth. It looked like it was gonna be painful, but when he barely bit into her, she moaned by the pleasure, and he kind of sent the chakra through the system as the mark would appear, and then he let go and looked at the handiwork. This mark was there. It looked like the mask of a Rancor or of a hollow, but with a different kind of horns than his. These horns look devilish, more Diablo than his, but it looked pretty neat on her, and it was a red color, so that means it's fire and lightning. And then it was red and yellow, or not red and blue. So It means it was either lightning and fire. It was a dark blue. Yeah, dark blue is red and lightning. So red and lightning, or red is fire, red, blue, dark blue, lightning. And Stalker, I'm going to do the same to you. Ah, and the marks on her neck turned. It was weird because her mark didn't change into a mask. It turned into a Shinigami badge. That's different. I thought you said it was only for all of us. Maybe it's different for different people that are not tainted. Maybe. Right. So the character was like, "Wow, Sakura, you actually got one of my other halves of the Shinigami. I wonder who else would be benefit from this." Oh, well, find out. Is our sensei's coming? Team 7, you guys are interested? Come with me. As he sends feet out of there, Naruto used Flash Step and Sunito together. He made it sound like there was a whisper, and as it was called Whisper Step, and he made it to the front, or he made it in front of Uruka Sensei, or not Uruka, Kakashi Sensei, in a blink of an eye, with the two girls beside him. As he grabbed both of them and he went, they were dizzy a little bit, but they're like, "Warn us next time, idiot." Sucker went to punch him, but realized that would have been a bad idea if he didn't make marker at first. But he hit her. She hit him with a spiritual huge punch. Still hurt, but not as much as the Rishi manipulation, protecting his head. So I see that you all are well acquainted. How did you get up here so fast? Naruto used something called Sakura telling how her life was Naruto, and he was the same. And Sakura's was training in medical arts, even though she didn't have full control over her mind jutsu. But with the Shinigami badge on her neck, she actually had some decent control over her spirit and energy, as it didn't overcompensate her chakra, which is physical energy. Now, I'm gonna call them physical and spiritual energy differently because, uh, just because I can. But when they want to work together, they will like work as a team, but not as much as stupid as it was separate. So you ready to you get ready for tomorrow's exam, and everybody was confused, but then nodded their heads. Oh yeah, and well, remember, don't eat or else you puke, as he disappeared from sight. Okay, girls, don't listen to him about not eating. You guys got to eat. You first stay fully strong. We know. Oh, and remember, the if you have a high spirit energy, like I know you both do, you're going to be eating a lot more than you think. Even if you are in a wrong car, babe, you got to have more food than you think you do. Even if you don't think you want to eat, you will need the food, nutrition in your human body. Understand? Yes, dear. Okay. Well, I gotta get ready too, so let's head home. Let's head to our houses. You can tell you can show, or not this is key. You can show your mom your mood mark and tell her you're mine, and then she's next. Bye. Did he just say my mom was next? Said the Sakura. I think he did. That bastard. He's trying to protect everybody. As Naruto finally met up with Hinata and was surprised to see Naruto and Hanabi were at his house at the front door waiting for him. Hey, Hinata and Abi, come here. I gotta give you something. What is it? He bit both of their necks the same way. They moaned into it. I'm like, why are they moaning? It's painful. He thinks. Man. I tell you the story all day long and no one's gonna listen to it, but I had a lot of fun telling you about this story. If I don't do another one by tomorrow, I don't know what I'll do. This is just a wash over. If you guys liked it, I don't mind it. If you don't, oh well. I had a lot of hard time in the beginning, but I finishing up at the end. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.